Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the left and right function. What this is going to do is it's going to trim down text that you have in a cell, either from the left or from the right. I guess you can guess which function goes with what. So it's pretty powerful when you're trying to provide unique identifiers, especially, like if you have a large description, but all of the descriptions start out with the same first, 4 letters, 5 letters, and you're trying to match up some similar descriptions that way. It's a lot of different use cases that it can be used for. So let's give you some examples. Now, the important thing that you're going to need to know is how many characters are within that cell. Not so much for the left, but very important for the right. So an easy function, this one's for free, is the len function, and that is just going to tell you how many characters are within that cell. So you can see we have 23 characters within this cell. So for starters, we will just trim out with the left. Very simple. We'll just put left, select our text, and then the number of characters that we want to go with. So we can just say, 18, we'll say. And then it will take away all the characters after 18. Spaces are included in this, so you can see that there's a space after text. If we were to say 19, then there would be a space, you can't really tell, but there's a space after text in here. So spaces are included in it. That is very important. So we'll say 18. Then the right, similarly, is the exact same nomenclature. We'll select our text and then the number of characters. We'll say 18 again, just to make it simple. And you can see that it took off the numbers at the beginning. So pretty powerful stuff right there. Now, combining some of the formulas make it a little bit more complex, as we can say that we are going to take the number of characters in that cell, and then we want to take off the last 5 of those characters. So in this situation, we're selecting our cell with our data in it, and then in our nested formula here, we are going to count the number of characters within that cell and take off the last 5 of it. A lot easier than having to go, I want to take 18 minus 5, or 23 minus 5 to give me 18. This is a lot easier, and have Excel do the math so that we don't have to think about it. Gives you the exact same result and makes it a little bit simpler. Now the last thing we're going to cover here is we're just going to combine the two. So we're just going to take our right formula, we're going to copy that, we'll have the exact same, and then we are going to put it within a left formula. So we are going to have left, and then instead of selecting our text, we are going to throw in our right there. So this will give us the result that we have right there, and then it's going to use that to calculate the left formula. Now, the important thing to note is that we do not have the same number of characters that we had in the original string because it's already shortened. So if we were to just put in 18 again, we're going to have the exact same answer because we only have 18 characters. So we're going to take off the first 5, or the last 5 here. So we're going to say 13. And then that is going to take off our numbers on both sides. Once again, you could use the len to make it so you don't have to count, so that you can just go down to 13 and have Excel to calculate the numbers, but you would have to make sure that you use this formula in your len expression as well, instead of just going back to the original, because the characters are different. So it's a bit more advanced than we normally get into in these videos, but if you guys have any questions, feel free to throw them in the comments below or check out my other videos. Thanks.